This is the secret ingredient that actually could be missing in your routine for like clearing up your acne for good. Hey guys, what is up? It feels so good that I'm sitting here filming today. I just want to say I'm really sorry that last week was just very sparse with videos. I only put up a vlog because, to be honest with you, at the minute, if I'm gonna be honest, like I just feel like I'm really trying to catch up with life, and today is the first day that I've had the opportunity to sit down and actually like get back onto my videos. So yeah, just wanted to say sorry for the lack of videos, but anyway, we're back. Before we jump in, I just want to say hi to you guys. I hope you guys are all doing really well, and also hi to all of you guys that are new to my channel. It's lovely to have you here. Today's video, I want to talk about hyaluronic acid and acne. So much to talk about, and also some discoveries that I've made, and also a product that I want to share with you. It's also cheap. It's like £5, £6 from the drugstore, you can get it. So yeah, that's super exciting because I know a lot of you guys always ask me for like cheaper alternatives. But anyway, let's get into it and talk about hyaluronic acid. So what even is hyaluronic acid? The first thing I want to clear up is that second word, the acid, because I feel like sometimes people hear hyaluronic acid, they think, oh, is it going to be like glycolic acid or lactic acid? And the truth is, it's not. It is completely different. So hyaluronic acid does not have any kind of exfoliating effect. So it's not the kind of product that you're going to use, and you know, when people talk about purging or you know that kind of stuff with products when they get worse and they draw things to the surface, it's not going to do that. It's not that kind of acid. When I looked into it, it actually said it was a sugar molecule, and actually it is naturally found in our skin, which is a key indicator that our skin needs it for healthy function. Now, the great benefits of hyaluronic acid is for the hydration. Hyaluronic actually holds 1,000 times its weight in water, and also is a humectant, which means it basically takes water from the environment and restores and keeps it into your skin. So in terms of hydration, it's definitely the ingredient to go for. Other benefits of hyaluronic acid are the anti-aging benefits, and also when you hydrate your skin, you also find your skin has more of a plumper appearance. So it also helps with texture and also the suppleness of the skin. Like you find your skin is also a lot softer as well. But one of the really important benefits of hyaluronic is it actually helps to strengthen our skin as well, because the more hydrated our skin, obviously the better our skin barrier can actually perform. So before we dive into acne, we also want to just be able to tell the difference between dehydrated skin and dry skin. So the difference between dry and dehydrated, if you have dry skin, then that's more, you can kind of see the texture of the dry skin. You also might notice it's a bit more flaky, and you actually see like pieces of skin kind of like flaking off your face. That is dry. If you're dehydrated, a good test to do is if you actually push your finger like up against your skin, if you see like horizontal lines, then that's a sign of dehydration. Another thing as well I just want to throw in here is that dehydration can also be mistaken for fine lines as well, especially around the eye area. I've seen it so many times when people have like little fine lines here and they think, oh, it's like aging, you know, signs of aging, when actually they're just very dehydrated around your eyes. So if you get some hydration under there, it can really help with that as well. Now, another sign of dehydrated skin can actually be combination oily skin. So this is where we kind of tie into the whole acne front a little bit. So basically, when your skin's dehydrated and it's lacking in water, then actually our skin can start to produce a bit more oil to kind of compensate for the lack of water in our skin. If you have oily or combination skin, then you know this might be something really, you know, good to have a little play around with, see if your skin is just dehydrating, to help kind of balance that back out. Now, in terms of acne, and I think you can kind of see the route this is going, is that obviously if you're dehydrated and your skin becomes more oily, then the more oil that's produced on your skin, then you know the more prone you are for the oil to, you know, fill up the pore, cause clogged pores and breakouts and so on. So in terms of acne, that's definitely one scenario to take into consideration. The other angle to look at it is that if you are dehydrated, then your skin barrier is naturally going to be weakened as well. So if your skin barrier is weakened, then it's easier for things, you know, to get onto the skin, to get into pores, clog your pores up as well. Your natural barrier to fight those things off and keep your skin cleared, I mean, it is weakened. Yeah, that is another way that dehydrated skin can also, you know, cause breakouts and affect acne. So with everything I just said, hyaluronic acid is a fantastic ingredient to get into your skincare, which could potentially make a big difference to your acne if dehydration is an issue for you. Now, that being said though, we do want to have a look into which products we get the hyaluronic from and the ingredients it's accompanied with, because this is an area sometimes where it can then kind of be counterproductive. So you don't want to get a hyaluronic acid that is in a product which is filled with things like silicones and you know, pore clogging ingredients basically. And a lot of hyaluronics you find actually are paired with those kind of ingredients. You find them a lot of times in serums, or if in particular when people use hyaluronic, they also want it for the texture effects of like the plumpness and the smoothness of their skin. So sometimes companies will put the silicone in because silicone also fills the pore and, you know, enhances how smooth that person's skin feels. So definitely watch out for ingredients. Now I've got one that I'm going to share with you which is really cheap, and I've been testing this out. I tried it, I bought it just before I went to Canada, so I've been using it for about 2.5, maybe 3 weeks now, and I've noticed a big difference in my skin. Now I still have got some breakouts, but that's because it's definitely a hormonal thing. I'm coming up to that time of the month, but in general my skin has been so good. And another way I know this works is because I used this when I was traveling, and when I travel my skin is more prone to breaking out and being problematic, and it was absolutely fine. And to be really honest, it kind of felt better, like the texture of it was so good. So anyway, let's talk about this product. So I picked up the hyaluronic acid from the Inky list. Now I did look into the hyaluronic that The Ordinary did, but I decided against that one because they use coconut derived ingredients, and for me I do find coconut problematic, but also coconut is more comedogenic anyway. So to be honest with you, now I'm kind of a little bit under, you know, the thought that I actually think that if you have acne, I just would be careful with any derived like ingredients from coconut. But long story short, I found this brand, it was actually in Boots in the UK, and it's called the Inky list, and it's just their hyaluronic acid. Okay, so it was £5.99, so yeah, £6, super inexpensive. So when I was looking at the ingredients, it doesn't have any silicones in it, which is first off a massive tick. Also, the other thing is it has sodium hyaluronate and it has hyaluronic acid. And when I did my research, is that they were saying that it's really good if you can get one with both of those in, because they both work on the like hydration aspect, but they both work like kind of in different ways. It's really good to get them together. Apparently the sodium hyaluronate is easily like more absorbed from the skin, but apparently, yeah, basically the point is if you can try and get those two ingredients in it together, it's a really good one. So yeah, this one has both of them. And then to be honest with you, everything else, I mean, it's got some radish root in there. There is a couple of little chemicals that I'm not hugely familiar with, but my main thing when looking at it, and it's got like peptides and stuff, but the main thing looking at it, it doesn't have the silicones, it doesn't have the coconut stuff, and it doesn't have a lot of like comedogenic ingredients. So yeah, that's the first tick when I was deciding to go for it. It comes with a 30ml, it's quite a small little bottle, but a little bit goes a really long way, and I kind of take like 3 or 4 drops, and then I just literally apply straight to my skin, and oh, it's just so good. I really like it. I mean, I can't really compare it too much at the minute because I haven't tried loads of others, but I definitely, now that I'm really on this hyaluronic hype, I definitely want to experiment with other ones. So definitely let me know if you have any particular hyaluronics that you really love, and I'll give them a go. But now I just want to talk about my personal experience and the things that I noticed a massive change with when incorporating this into my skincare. The first thing was how soft my skin was. Like, oh my god, this makes my skin, especially in like when I put it on at night and I wake up in the morning, my skin just feels so soft. So yeah, amazing for texture, and also like the calmness of my skin. I actually felt like my skin has been more calm as well, so really love it for that. Also, like how plump the skin looks as well. Something that I was starting to get a little bit concerned about was I felt like my forehead was getting a bit dehydrated, and I started to notice there was some like fine lines coming up on my forehead, which kind of made me like kind of one of the reasons why I initially looked into hyaluronic. But yeah, I have actually noticed it's really helped with that. But I guess the biggest difference is that it has actually helped with my like skin in general, like the clogged pores and just like breakouts. Like if you remember a couple of weeks ago, I did post a skin update and I was talking about all the little bumps that came up on my forehead, and that was from using my glycolic toner. But as soon as I put this into my skincare, I noticed like it was like immediate that a lot of the bumps and the issues I was having on my forehead completely went, like pretty much nearly overnight. So that's what I was really shocked at, and ever since it's really kept it at bay. So yeah, I definitely think I had hydration issues with my skin, because I definitely have noticed improvements, and also how smooth my cheeks have been as well. Like I had like one little bump come up like last night here, but it's like a little clogged pore, but besides that, my cheeks in general have been very smooth and not very problematic. The only areas I'm having issues with at the minute is mainly just my chin here, but that is just definitely hormonal time of the month, so that's expected. Also, another thing as well is I used this on the plane and it worked amazingly. My skin was not dry at all from the airplane, and I was on the plane for like 9.5 hours, so yeah, definitely worked for that. But anyway, I think you guys get the gist. I really like it. I've seen really good like benefits at the minute, and I definitely think there is something here, you know, about dehydrated skin and acne, and it's definitely something to look into. And this also comes into play with, you know, not overstripping your skin and not even getting your skin to a dehydrated place in the first place. That will definitely, you know, look into like your cleansers and all that kind of stuff. I'll link some videos about how to see if you're using the right cleanser if you want to check that out. And also how to, like, you know, figure out your skincare routine. Any videos I think relevant, I'll put in the description box. But anyway guys, what are your thoughts on hyaluronic acid? Let me know, and let me know which products you are loving with hyaluronic in, because I'd love to hear your recommendations, because now that I've tried this, like I said, I want to like look around and see what else is out there. Also, I just want to quickly just chat to you guys now about when I'm going to be uploading videos. So you may or may not know, but for the past good couple of weeks we've been posting videos every single day, Monday to Friday. But like I said at the very beginning of the video, I feel like I really am just chasing, like catching up with life at the minute. There's just so much going on with like my assignments. There's literally so much going on in November, to be honest with you. So for November, I don't know what's going to happen in December, we'll deal with that when we get there, but just for November I think I might post 3 videos a week. So I'll try and do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, just so I can, you know, be a bit more realistic and make sure I get videos up for those days, because I just think 5 videos every single day for the next 4 weeks is probably going to be a little bit out of my reach. But anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, make sure you are subscribed to my channel, those so you don't miss any more future skincare videos and just videos in general for me. Also, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, it helps me out so much. And to my side right now, I'll pop another video if you want to go check out some more for me. But anyway guys, I love you so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.